Hello. I'm frazzled. I've had a migraine, or like the beginning of one, for like the whole shift. And like the real pain hasn't started, but I've just been like disoriented and really on edge and easily confused and very short fused tonight, very irritable. And I feel like that we've just been so busy the past few days. I've just gotten my ass kicked so hard the last like 3 or 4 days in a row. Like at one point, oh my God, I just saw this like video clip of people like, oh my God, Beyonce, she's so amazing, because like she was in concert and she's singing Halo with her hair like caught in like a stage fan. And like a whole team of people is like crowded around her trying to like dislodge her hair from the fan. And she's just continuing to sing. And I'm like, why didn't they just pause and like her start over? But she's just like, no, I'm just going to keep going because she's Sasha Fierce. And then like at the end they get her hair free and then she just finishes the song like nothing happened and everybody just roars with applause. That was me tonight, except instead of everyone roaring with applause, this woman like passive aggressively confronted me about why I didn't offer her desserts when everybody else got offered desserts. And I was just like, oh gosh, I'm really sorry. It wasn't intentional. I just misunderstood you when you said you guys were really all finished up and you were like doing all those like body movements of, oh, one more thing and I'll just throw up right here all over the table. I just was like, I'm sorry. I must have misunderstood you. Would you like dessert now? And she was like, not anymore. But she literally was like, excuse me. And she was like, but everybody else got desserts. And I'm just thinking like, well, they kind of asked. And I would have like put down dessert menus as I usually do. But I don't know. I had a migraine and I was just humid and tired. And I just thought, oh, I think that means that she doesn't want any dessert. But I guess dessert was everything to her. But it kind of peeved me because like this, like I had given them my whole soul, my heart and soul. We bonded over her dress. Like they asked so many questions. I had to just work for every like inch of that. And after all of that, it was like, oh, you didn't like I'm victimizing you personally. And before that, like I was just like, wow, what an elegant, graceful, beautiful lady. And after she tried to like, I don't know, hang herself on the effing cross over not getting offered a dessert menu, it just, I don't know, it lowered my opinion of her, I guess. But yeah, so no one cheered for me when my hair was freed from the fan. They ostracized me, and then I had to go out into the liquor closet and just weep for a minute into the filthy ladder because I was so tired. It's just a little bit defeated, to be honest. But let's get all that energy out of me now because we're going to do the weekly forecast coming up. And in fact, you know, I'm going to grab my Palo Santo. Oh, you know what? And a bit of sage. Oh, I just need to like get some holy smoke up in here, clear the air. It was quite a week, I will say that. Major energy, highs and lows. It's not smoking. It's not lighting. I need this. Ooh. Better. Aromatherapy. I'm just gonna put that there. It's probably not a good idea, but it doesn't really burn that hot. Maybe not. I'm gonna stay. Okay. I'm here. All right, what do we need to know for the energies of the week coming up? I don't know if you know me. I'm Liz. I have this channel, Light Love Magic. We're doing our energy forecast. I'm usually a little bit frazzled. We do these videos. I'm like a late night show. I do this show after my day and after work usually, on my work days. And by this time I'm a nice open channel, but I get a little bit frazzled and insane. Today I'm like definitely melting down. But I didn't want to miss our video. I did not want to miss our video. Okay. What do we need to know to take advantage of the opportunities in the week to come? How can we embody and bring form to our raw, unadulterated potential? And how can we overcome our shortcomings? Ooh, what's that going to be? Sorrow. Gonna get any worse? This is Easter week. I don't know if I've been fully crucified yet. I've been having a lot of like metaphorical experiences happening that are almost comedically close to I don't know. I'm doing Lent, so a lot of New Testament moments for me this week. Okay, sorrow. Let's just hope that maybe the rest of the cards will show something more. Maybe that's just because I'm so weepy right now. But yeah, maybe we're releasing sorrow and just letting it go. I mean, I feel like when I'm just like at the brink and I have to cry, I'm releasing. And so maybe we're releasing grief. Ooh, manifest. So that's good. We're going to be manifesting it this week. And, you know, every time I offload a lot of emotional baggage or subconscious programming, I manifest like crazy. And so maybe it's just like we need to let like the sorrow come and be released and let go of it and let it pass. And yeah, maybe we're just like really processing some of that grief. It's hard though when you're processing grief because it means that you're having like sad moments and you have to cry and you have to kind of like get that out and you're having like these like kind of emotional waves that come up that you're not expecting. But I think that if you just like open to them and let them pass and feel it and don't deny yourself it and just like acknowledge yourself and how you feel, then it's kind of healing. It's like you have to kind of like tear the wound back open to let it fully heal and process. We have water. Water is our emotional realm. This is the pelvic bone, so this makes me think about the sacral chakra. This is where we hold our shame and our guilt and anything that's out of balance, especially when it comes to our appetites and desires and cravings. So yeah, I think it's good to maybe work with water this week. Maybe take some salt baths if you can. But yeah, do some water healing and let the emotional realm be soothed. Try to soothe that emotional realm this week. And the more you embrace it and the more comfortable you are with it, I think the more you will find that you are in flow and in harmony and you're not in dissonance because you're not resisting. Just let it flow. Let it flow like the current. And then our fourth card is stability. So I love it. We're actually maybe finally stabilizing our emotional state, right? Maybe we've been in kind of a state of upheaval for a period of time. I know that we've been going through transitional phases and up-leveling and transformation and death and resurrection. And I think that all of that is very, there's a lot of inner turmoil involved in that. And I think that we're finally getting through that and we're finally able to come to the other side of it and find stability. We're manifesting stability and we're healing ourselves emotionally and we're manifesting a lot more stability in our life. But I feel like this is specifically pointing this week to emotional stability that is becoming manifest, says the person with like tear-stained eyes, because I'm unraveling. I was like, wait, okay, and just one last clarification card, awaken. So yeah, I don't think that we have a sorrowful event to look for on the horizon this week so much as it is releasing that sorrow and having an awakening after a healing. You know, sometimes an awakening can lead you into kind of a divine storm that creates a lot of upheaval and you feel sorrowful about it, but then it's like then you come to the other side of it and there's like this bookended awakening. It's like you kind of open in an awakening and it kind of unleashes like the chaos, and then you navigate the chaos and you bring stability again, and it gives you a different level of awakening and revelation. So I'm feeling really good. Security is on the bottom of the deck, and I love this. This is like a new birth. This baby is fully cooked. It is just ready to be born and ready to be spit out and about into life. Got a lot to do already. So yeah, I feel good. I feel like there's new life blooming. Things are being birthed. There's growth happening, and stability and security are really, really coming into play here. And connection. Maybe there's a connection that has been nurtured, and maybe it has taken, I don't know, different twists and turns, and maybe you've gone through cycles, and maybe this connection is coming back together in a new way, or you know, in a renewed sense. Yeah, I think it's going to be a really good week. So let's review. I'm pretty excited overall. I mean, it was looking hairy there for a minute. I got to say, I was not excited about sorrow at all, but I think it's just processing and letting go, manifesting emotional healing, emotional resilience, emotional stability. We're manifesting just stability in our life in general, laying solid foundations within our house, home, with our kingdom, health, habits, finances. We have a leg to stand on now. Okay. All right, and then that was followed by security. So in case we had any worries about this sorrow here, we are awakening, we are building security, and we are building connection. And maybe a connection is being strengthened. This right here is the brain, the heart, and it looks like, what is this? I don't know what body part that is. I feel like it could be maybe the lungs? I'm not sure. But these are all important, like our most vital organs right here, and they're all interconnected and they all work together. Our thought realm, the heart that pumps our blood, the emotional realm, and air, our lungs. And yeah, our heart, our minds, and our soul, it's like we're aligning with all of that. Everything is really jiving. And so because of that, we have maybe a lot of emotional purging happening, because as everything else is coming into alignment, it's like it's pushing out what's not belonging on the inside anymore. Anything out of alignment with your new vibration is going to feel like it's in a hostile territory. It's not going to be comfortable. So it's going to purge, right? So you might have maybe some weird physical symptoms this week. If, you have maybe like a weird skin rash or something near any of your chakras, like that could be a signal of a purge. If you have a cold or, maybe like a night sweat or something like that, don't be alarmed, but you might have some kind of like physical thing come up this week that's like a symptom of the purging. But yeah, I think that the heaviness and the sorrow from the past have no place anymore, because the up level, this new cycle, we're almost completely new people right now. So like the things from the past that would find a place to sort of like get in there and haunt us and be that rock in our shoe, there's just no place for it now. So I feel a purging coming on. I feel connections deepening. I feel stability, security, an awakening that is going to lead into a time of tranquility, a lot of emotional healing and resilience, which will fuel your manifestations. So don't resist sorrow. And if you have like a sad day or something this week, like don't be afraid. Don't be like confused or like, oh, I don't know. Like don't let your mind go to gloom and doom. It's just purging emotion that you need to get rid of, and then you'll feel a lot better. All right, everybody. I hope that you're excited about the week. I am. I hope it has good things in store. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.